Okay, this engine is smoking, burning oil. It's a 15.5 horsepower overhead valve, Briggs Stratton, and I think it's the head gasket leaking oil. So I see oil all over here. Now, before you start any job like this, you want to make sure that you have all the proper tools available so that you can get the job done. And okay, I'm going to strip this down and see what we find. It's the valve cover, 2 valves, exhaust and intake. Okay, let's get the spark plug wire out of the way. The intake manifold, I guess. That one. Yep, that's good. All good. Come on, baby. Come on, you bastard. Good girl. Okay, time for a zip. Let's go get a zip. There's another one in there. Forgot about that bad boy. Better give him a little shot. Alright, and you know what time it is. Time for another zip. Got the exhaust side off. And yeah, that's what it looks like. Now we're going to take off this shield, I guess. Looks like it's in the way. I don't know what's holding it. We'll try this guy back here. Yeah, looks like another one holding it on this side. Get that guy out. The head bolts are coming out pretty good, and then I'm about to take the head off, and we got these are the valve springs. This is the exhaust, this is the intake, this is what's called a rocker arm, this one, and then these are the push rods, this and this. And this, they're different. This one looks like aluminum and this one looks like steel. And they got to go back the same way. And I'm probably going to have to adjust the valve tension to get this back together. If I get it that far. We'll see. Okay, here it is with the head removed. And these are the valves again. Let's see, that would be exhaust and the intake from the other side. There's and the push rods, and here is the piston. The cylinder looks good. The piston a little carbon, and oh boy, here is the problem with the head gasket, and here's the problem with it is most of them seem to be right here on this edge. So this gasket will have to come off, and I have the new one already. So after we have a little zip, we'll clean this up, clean this, and hopefully what's in there? Oh, like something we're living over here. Hopefully we'll slap it back together. Alright. That took about an hour and 15 to an hour and a half to get to mark the push rods, top in, bottom in, so I can get them back in the same way hopefully. And put some paper towel in there and getting the old head gasket off with a gasket scraper. There it goes. And yeah, I think right here is where the problem is. So let's get the new gasket and see. I'll clean this up too and see what happens. Yeah, I'm just gonna turn the flywheel and get the piston to come out to the end of the cylinder, like that, so I can clean it. Okay, I'm going to try a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Maybe clean that up a bit. And then we'll try that next. Okay, that's about as clean as I can get it without spending the whole day on it. Brush some, blew some compressed air on it. Clean it off. We'll get ready for the new gasket. Alright, here's the new head gasket, $8 on eBay. I think I should have got the OEM, but we'll give this one a shot. Okay, put a little lubricant on the head bolts before I put them back in. Now, the head bolts, I'm going to get a torque wrench set for 20 foot-pounds, and I'm going to torque the head bolts to that spec. You know what I'm talking about? Torquing? Okay. I got the push rods set in behind the rockers, and now I have to adjust the valve clearance over here. I'm going to use a feeler gauge to do this, and first what we need to do is turn the flywheel until this one compresses. Come on, there you go. Now it's going in, and adjust this one. So we'll stick this feeler gauge, see it's right loose. So we need to tighten this. Okay. That's it right there. Check again. Pretty good.